of this live stream. Hello, Ari Walker. This is your space to share. You can confirm from which part of the world are you watching. This is a space, Still Human Talks. We speak about learning, starting again later in life, and positive conversations. Anything that you are doing lately that is really exciting you, making you feel alive again. So this is a space for that. England, so you're not very far away from where I live. I am in Jersey. I'm just across the sea, down near of Channel Islands. You must smile as well. Are you smiling? I smile and you smile. Sabrina, hello. So any of you saw that I'm having these Still Human Talks online with people. It's about having conversations, that positive conversations. I think we live already in a very negative world. My question for today is anything exciting that you're doing in your life that is making really you feel alive? Do you want to share anything that made you really feel, any project you are doing, a new sport, a book you are reading, maybe a vacation you are planning to go? It's about having really human conversations. I think as the world is going more digital, people are becoming a bit more disconnected. So this is a space where people can share a little bit of what keeps us human, the communication, the empathy, and what really the things we do that really make us feel alive. So we know we're not just I am married for 23 years, I think, or 24. I am from Portugal. I'm just trying to put some music in here, but I don't know why it stopped. Will any of you, oh, you can't. We can just marry people that we met online. Ari Walker, we cannot just met people that we just met online, right? So anything that you are doing, that you've done recently, that made you really feel proud? Yes, I am from Madeira. Thank you. You're buttering me up. Is that even an English word? Give me buttering up. I just need to put here some music. I don't know why it's not working. Let's go to here. Oh, it's working. It's me. I had the sound. Hello, Courtney. I'm good. I'm good today. I went on a bike ride for 1 hour and 45 minutes today. So many messages are held for review. This is not OnlyFans, Ari. I appreciate that, but let's keep it to the topic. I don't make the miles on the bike. I don't know. I cycle for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I have no idea how many miles that will have been. I had to stop for a few times. You know, when you're not used to cycle a lot, and your bum starts hurting, very sore. So I had to stop for a few, like a few minutes at a time. And I had really big hills, some good hills. One of them I start walking because I said I'm not gonna push that hard because I couldn't. Is that a projector screen on your forehead? Oh, now, you know what is this? This is a window. This is a window. I am an attic. Looks like a projector maybe because of the light. A good gym. Yes, I got to the gym to do some boxing. I do some boxing, 30 minutes classes of boxing once a week. Well, I need to lose some weight, but I have strength. I have strong legs, I must say. Some muscles. No summer holidays this year. No summer holidays. I need to. I cannot spend much time on holidays this year, especially when I have other things that I need to do with my life. It's a season, but I am having my own time on the island. When the weather is good, we do a little bit of things. No, it's not huge. It's just the camera. Emmanuel from Paris. I remember Emmanuel from Paris. Comment allez-vous? Comme vous êtes en vacances? Yes, I remember Emmanuel. Je sais. Vous êtes en vacances. Thank you. Are any of you starting something new this week, like something that really excites you, that it really will push you out of your comfort zone? You want UFC? I don't know what is. No, I don't watch MMA UFC. Oh, you were, yes. What is your real name? Is Mia? I can't remember. Coincidentally, I'm not sure if it's your name. It was me. We talked together. We have been on holiday, and I came back to work. Oh, you're back to work. I miss going to France. I like going to France, but I'm not going to France this summer, not even for a day. We have a boat from Jersey that goes to Saint Malo. Saint Malo is in the north, Brittany or Normandy. Four weeks in July on holiday. Yeah, okay, it's a Normandy. Yeah, I thought so was a Normandy. So we have like a boat traveling every day from Jersey to Saint Malo. I've been there already lots of times through the years. Yes, very near of Brittany. So any of you are doing something that really makes you feel alive, exciting, any project? I like to speak about positive things, you know, about things that we can empower ourselves. Any new sport, anything. Yes, St. Malo, Jersey, yes. And Guernsey, yeah, you know all of them. Oh, Greece, it's very nice. Lots of people going to Greece. Have a good time, I'm sure it will be nice. The weather is nice in there and the food as well. Lots of olives. Yes, it takes about 2 hours now. It used to take 1 hour and a half 2 years ago because there was a different company, Condor, and then they changed for a Danish company. And the boat takes 1 hour, nearly 2 hours to go to St. Malo. It means we went backwards in the island. It was much faster to go 1 hour and a half to St. Malo. Now it takes 2 hours. And the boat hours are not very good. You have to stay overnight. Straight Chinese chickens. Ellie Rocky. Happy birthday. How old are you, Ellie? "14. Oh, you're so young." Oh, beautiful age. Beautiful age. And you know, when you are online in here, you are in a good place, you know, live. But at your age, you know, always be careful with what you watch in YouTube. Don't watch content that doesn't make you feel good or feel sad. Be aware of that. I've made some videos for because I don't agree with the ban that they are doing in the world, banning teenagers below 16 in social media. I think it's about having conversations, educating parents and teenagers and children what is good online and what is bad. Being aware of that, you know, it's everything is about balance. I don't believe banning is a solution because there's lots of good things you can learn in YouTube. And it's everything is about balance. That's what I say to my son. Everything is about balance. And when you're watching videos that think if they are real, and if it's too much negativity, you have to start looking for good ones because there's an algorithm. Algorithm, it means if you start watching some content that is not very good, it will give you more of that. It's being aware of that. I'm from Portugal, Madeira. Courtney, I'm 9'8". My granny was 103 years old. I'm very proud to tell you that. She passed away in July on my birthday. She was 103 years old. It's an amazing age, and we will always celebrate how far she lived. And I think she died on my birthday, so no, I will never forget. And other people in the family, whoever remembers about my birthday. Some things are bad, but it's true. Be heavy fitness. Some things are bad, but I like to advocate for the good things and say and being aware of the bad things and not being aware when you are watching bad things. For example, watching too many news is not good. You know, it's not good because it's all bad things and you cannot control. So it's something that watching videos that are very perfect, people with perfect lives, it's wrong. No one has very perfect lives. We share the good things. So it's about not comparing yourself. It's digital judgment. Yes, this is debate. It's not allowed to drive a car less. It's not allowed to drive a car less than 16 years old. Yeah. Thank you, Ellie. No worries. In fact, was sad, but in the last 4 years, my granny didn't have quality of life. She wasn't suffering, but she was 4 years in the bed. She wasn't suffering, but 4 years in the bed, it wasn't the best. But she made herself live till her 103rd birthday, and then she decided to go the next day. Just to say, I've made it to 103 years old, and the next day she just quietly passed away. I'm Portuguese from Madeira, but I live in Jersey. I don't think it's dangerous. I think there are bad things and good things. It's about balance. Because if you are removing something and you don't give them the tools, it will still be there after 16 years old. I like to use this comparison. I don't know your age, Emmanuel. Um, it's dangerous for kids to go outside, outdoors, walk by themselves, but we let them go. We say, be careful, don't speak with strangers, look at the cars, this and that. And I think it's the same with the internet, social media. Don't speak with strangers, don't share images that are not. It's about empowering. And I think the debate recently, it has been more fear, let's ban, and the debate should be different. Why not to create campaigns of saying what they should be aware when they are in social media, the bad things to be aware. So it's about educating, because it's a tool that is very useful. Because any person could go online and create a YouTube channel. As you know, you've seen lots of kids have YouTube channels, and Stories has Mr. Beast. He started at 11 years old, just doing YouTube, and how amazing he was. It doesn't mean everyone will be a millionaire, but it can make. Some people can try to make a living, and the younger you start, the best. I don't think that should be taken away from the teenagers. She lives in your memory. I know. Yeah, I know. I remember. He was a good soul, Charlie Kirk. I hate social media. Oh yeah, that should be because Emmanuel, they spend so much time learning history that is irrelevant. Just put a subject at school about everything about social media, ins and outs. Don't compare yourself. Don't send private information. Everything, it will be just good to have that, especially when most of the time in school you learn useless information. Why not introduce that in schools? Because it's not really about caring for children, I believe. It's more about controlling. You're right, but apparently it's not the same as the other. Yeah, I know. And I think we should be more united, trying to figure it out. I am trying to doing some shorts about that, because it's something that I really think that I don't like when the government has so much power in every decision that parents should be making. To be honest, it's never a good thing when this happens. Yeah, that's there. This yeah, I find it really crazy that part. But if they can, it's about showing off. Sometimes I think it's about showing off. You know, there's a guy that says, "Stop buying dumb things to impress people that you don't even like." You know, adults that they drive in cars, very expensive cars, and they have like a big loan to the bank. it's it's everything is about balance. So don't just buy things to impress other people. Are you a parent, Emmanuel? Yeah. Yeah, I understand why parents worry. I understand because the message that is being in the news is more about worrying. They're not doing us a favor. They should instead tell us about the positive things we can do. It's quite hot here where I am. It's another week, hot week. I think I don't know if you are aware. There's a growing a growing business already taking place in some places in UK and US. It's people are going in vacations to places where phones are not allowed. Yeah, it's a growing business. Are People are building business that no, there is no Wi-Fi. People that want to just be away from the noise. I grew up without phones, so I don't think that will be very difficult for me. But I see my son sometimes, if he doesn't have the tablet, he says he's bored. I don't know what to do, and I say, it's good to be bored, you know, just wander around. Wander around. Amazing. Yeah, I didn't give my son is 11. I didn't give him I bought him an old Nokia. These old Nokias. He didn't like it. um he's going to secondary school. I think I will just give him an old phone so I know where he is. Bill Clinton, I recognize you. You've been here before. I repaired an old phone XR. 80 pounds. Wow. That's still expensive. Yeah. In fact, I am telling my husband that we have like an old phone as well. And he can locate where you are. You know, he has like a find me. So when my son goes to school, so he can just, I know where he is. But I must say, he prefers to watch in the tablet. He prefers to watch YouTube in a tablet or play games. Yes, I remember Bill Clinton. You're not from America, are you? I can't remember. Oh, you've been here yesterday, I remember. Chloe. Yeah, that's really good. I used to buy many things on eBay in the past, like all the refurbished laptops. I think I heard some Americans say that in America that the analog is coming back. You know, of the old CDs. People are going back to places to buy analog. with broken screen. Okay. Do you repair those things? So you're like a repair technician. The other day, someone tweeted something that you will tell me if this is so funny. They were saying what people used to do in the past when they couldn't fall asleep and there were no phones. And it just made me laugh. If you are from an era that in the past there were no phones. Like now we're going, sometimes most of the time we go to bed with our phones and we can put some music to fall asleep. And something I remember about myself, and you're gonna laugh with that, that your parents say, time to go to bed. And you don't want to go to bed, you want to watch a bit more television, like a Saturday or a Friday. And your parents say, no, you're not allowed to watch those adult movies. And you go to bed. And you know what? This is for the people that are here, that they are not from an era of phones. So I used to count sheep. I used to count sheep to fall asleep. Anyone did that? Did anyone ever did that from this era, that when you couldn't fall asleep, you counted sheep? 1 sheep, 2 sheep, till you fall asleep. 2 years ago, I've lost it for repairing iPhone with my daughter. Very, very good, very good. It's good to have that ability to repair phones. And nowadays, you can see people just discharge one phone a year, like year after year, and they're still good. Two or 4 hours a day. Yeah, good. The lost boy, how are you? I didn't really understand, Emmanuel. What did you say in the past thing? 2 hours, 4 hours. I know the message has been hidden. Like the YouTube didn't like the message. I want to change the music. I don't like this music. Oh yes, I know what you mean. I must say, I have to be really thoughtful about that, spending time. And sometimes I know there's some days I don't spend enough time with my son. And it's like a conscious decisions, we have to do it. And I try to say, when we are having like a meal, we don't have our phones and sitting at a table. Or sometimes the time we spend, and when the battery goes down from his iPad, I say, okay, let's spend some time together. And I find I spend more time talking with my son when I go for a walk outside of the house, or at bedtime. You know, at bedtime, children's they don't like to sleep when they're going to bed. So that's the time they have their quiet time, and the parent can sit down and have those conversations. It's about remembering that it's we should have those conversations. But if you look back, I don't know, if you look at that time, I didn't grow up with phones, but my parents were working a lot most of the time, and we didn't speak a lot, because they were working very hard hours. Was with tools, and I found this similar with my daughter with YouTube on TV. Oh yeah, YouTube has so many good tutorials. I must say, my husband is quite good at fixing things as well. He learned electricity when he was younger. Sometimes he gets to fix things. We have an iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 10, but it doesn't charge properly. Oh, you had electronics, yeah. So my husband learned electronics and electricity. He knows to put cables in a house to start a house from scratch and electrical. It doesn't work in that area now, but he knows how to do it. Oh, I found it's a waste of money. I had a Samsung Android for years and years and years, and I was always saying I don't want iPhone. And since I changed for an iPhone, 2000, it was when I bought iPhone 13. I don't want to go back to Samsung and Android. It was always annoying, Android, especially with virus, and always everything needed to be clean. I was adverse to iPhones, but once I changed to iPhone, I don't want to go back to Android, especially with was always getting some type of cookies, virus. I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't think the iPhones are becoming better, to be honest. Even, when it's not very friendly for a user, because when you switch off an iPhone, you have to do it like the two hands. It's not very practical for some people, that then some people that have problems with articulations, and even old people, to switch off an iPhone. But I don't know why they make it so difficult. Some of the features are not very user friendly most of the time. Has no root jailbreak, and also has an iOS. Android 17 become more powerful. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Android 17. I haven't had an Android for years. Yeah, second-hand device. Yes, I agree. I use the. I'm doing on iPhone here this live. And I think you're right. And I understand Android as well. Android, when I changed to iPhone, it took me a while to adapt. But I know Android is very user friendly, very easy to navigate. It's like the computer. I used to have Windows computer for many years, and there was always a virus that will come that I will have on my Microsoft, a virus, and I will have to buy antivirus every year. And I changed for MacBook. I don't need to buy any virus, but it takes a while to adapt to the where things are. That's the thing. I had a Nokia with Windows 10 Mobile. These old Nokias, the black old Nokias. I had one for 10 years. I took me years to buy a phone with a camera. I used to have these old Nokias. Apple algorithm need proper money. Why no virus? Apple need good money they give you. Yes, yeah. I don't like when these phones come with too many apps. You buy for the RAM, the memory, and most of the time it's already half of the memory used for some apps that sometimes you cannot delete. These companies, they knew how to do a good profit, very limited RAM space, and every time you do an update, it gets more RAM, and you have to keep upgrading. Even when you save your photos, they don't give you much RAM, so you have to buy a subscription to save your photos and your videos. Very good business model, so you're always renting to use. Yeah, It's the same with iPhone. It has apps that we don't use, and sometimes you cannot delete them. Naturalist. Yes, I am married. I am with the same husband since 20, 24 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. And we are still young. No, my husband was 19 and I was 21 when we met. Yeah, I stopped using Instagram for many years, and I start doing Instagram because I want to put some content in there. And in the past month, I start posting in Instagram, but I don't go to the app and watch much content. Otherwise, I like YouTube. More of the time, I like to be on YouTube. I go to TikTok a bit. A bit of regulation, but not too much. Not too much regulation, Emmanuel. Not too much. One day, I don't. If you really look at the world, the more regulated and more things they do it, that is not making it better. Everything is slowing down. It's like in the airports. The more things they do to make it quicker, it more time, more checks and everything. Telegram soon banned by many countries. It's because the government can control that. Yeah, I don't use Telegram. I've never been to Telegram. It's too many platforms. I like to go to Twitter, X, just to get a bit of different news of the world, because I don't watch news on the television. So I like to go a little bit and get to see a bit of both of the worlds, just for a bit of information. It's the kilogram. No, let's just keep it Instagram, everyone has their own battles, to lose weight. And I must say, it's one of my battles as well, losing weight. Frederick Spear, are you Jew? Oh, okay. Yeah, that I got what you say. Be heavy fitness. Oh, you must be doing fitness. Yes, I know what you said. That's why I left Instagram many years ago, because it was so many perfect models. Too many perfect models, and I couldn't keep up with so much perfection. It was making me feel so bad. So that's why I left it a bit. Now I'm back just to post a bit of my own content, but I don't spend much time in there because it's too perfect, isn't it? Instagram can be too perfect. My weight is high. It's the story of my life. Be heavy. Are you from India? Because I don't think you have TikTok in India. That's why you can watch more Instagram and YouTube, isn't it? I'm just guessing. I'm not sure. I'm not Jew. I am Christian Catholic. But I don't go to church all the time, to be honest. I have my own beliefs. Oh, I live in USA sometime. Amazing. Yeah, because I have other people from India here in the channel as well, from Mumbai and other parts. But Mumbai, there's a guy that comes here a lot. Yes, I think the earth needs more of positivity, and it all begins with awareness, of consciousness of people being more kind and nice. But if we keep watching the news, sometimes it's very not very good. You are because you are French. It's Catholic. I'm not. You know, I'm no longer socialist. I stopped being a socialist. You know, socialism is not. It's good. I don't think socialism is. If you look back, most of the countries that become really socialist, they don't become any better. Socialism, people that want to work for themselves, socialism doesn't help. But I don't want to start with politics because we have socialists in our country, Portugal. It's all about humanity, yeah, because I think most of the time religions, it's for division for people. One Earth, we need to save Earth from climate change. I think the climate is always changing, to be honest. If how did we get from the ice age? Because the weather was changing. In Europe, there is too much things about climate change, and they put in too many taxes, which doesn't make much sense. Because what is happening, they close the factories in the UK, so they say they're doing everything they can to climate change, but the factories are open then in China, and we export from China. That's what they do. For 44, I realize France is very socialist as well. It's like Portugal and Spain, you know, and England. Oh yes, you know, my dream one day is to have my own place where I can grow my vegetables. Yeah, because the fruit and the vegetables are not the same. And I grew up in Madeira in a very rural area, and my parents used to have lots of food from the farm, and we used to have our own chickens, you know, animals. And I think that will be the way the food is going here in I think in America is even worse. It's more full of fillers. The food is really bad. I think in Europe we're not that bad like in America, but I think that's the direction. Yes, I think if you live in a city, poor oxygen is very hard to get it. In the UK, you have left government and who is not going to left politics. Yeah, they make too many provinces. You know, I just realized they put people in government. I was watching a guy the other day, and he's an entrepreneur, and he said we are putting people in governments. They don't have any entrepreneurship skills. They never had to deal with a budget. They never have to count money to give to their employers if they're gonna make a profit. You know, we have people that are with professions. They never deal any budgets. That's why they have to increase taxes all the time because they spend money without no skill. And if you realize, the more taxes they put, the service is not getting better. I think it is the same in France. Will be the same in France, the same like in UK. You pay more taxes, but the services are not improving. You lost proof color for greeny type aura vibe. Too much was in aura still some places. Yes, that's why I like to spend time in nature. I went for 1 hour and 45 bike ride today in some, we call it green lanes in here. Green lanes are very small little lanes in the island that the cars cannot drive more than 15 miles an hour, and most of the time not many cars drive past those green lines, so you could smell the trees, and it's really nice. when you need to go back to the nature, when you feel like overthinking. It's just really good. Yeah, yeah, you know it. You know, Emmanuel, you are awake. I don't even want to speak about Trudeau, because what I've seen online from Canadians, I don't think this Carney in Canada is even any better. Yeah, there was some time on my about it was 3 years ago. I was so involved into those things, and I was really get annoyed. And then I said to myself, I will just speak about politics and all these things, because it just, and that's why I try not to speak here, because it brings much, how do you say, if we cannot change, we can see that things are not going the wrong direction, but the right direction, but we cannot change. So we can only change our little environments where we live. I will have to become a billionaire, then have my kids, and have a child that have my own have a kid. But sometimes it's just messed up. Well, you are free. You will have to become my kids and have a child that have my own children. And it doesn't feel free. Yeah. Yeah, I try to avoid to speak about the politics. The right program in English and French. I don't even watch those things nowadays. I just don't even watch those things. Funny fact. It's like that conversation. Don't even get me started in speaking about those things. Yes, that's why we have to make people aware around us, be heavy about these things. We have to, because there are people here that are bringing light to other people, making them aware, because not everyone is aware of that. And I don't know, sometimes I like to watch these things about spirituality. And I think it's really interesting, because they say we are creators, and we forgot how to create. We were told that there is scarcity, but there's a different story. That's to say, there is no scarcity. There is everything for everyone. But it was why the walls of the society were built. Yeah, exactly. They want to introduce in UK, and there is some people being aware of that. They want to put some how do you call it, in a flour. They want to put, and you cannot buy any flour without folic acid. There is some campaigners. They're gonna introduce folic acid in a flour in the end of the year. So it means they are doing adding the folic acid in the flour, because there's some pregnant women, they don't have enough folic acid when they are pregnant, and so they're adding in the food. That's the excuse they are saying. But there's lots of research showing that folic acid is really bad. It has cancer things, lots of studies showing that. And then you won't be able to buy flour without having that, because it's not. And there are some campaigns in UK trying to them to have a discussion, because why they don't give the tablets? And who says those women that are pregnant, they're gonna eat bread? How they will know that women will eat bread? They could give the tablets, offer tablets in places. If you're thinking about getting pregnant, have folic acid tablet, but you don't add in the flour to all the population. It's like you are medicating all the population with flour, with folic acid. That is in the basis what you were saying, Fitness 3, about what they are adding to the food. This hot summer, no weather at lunch. With this hot summer, I just cook lunch and dinner at my house. You know, muscle mass, good BMI also help to cook it. Yet in monohydrate help us. Yeah, I don't take creatine, but my husband takes. I must say, I'm not taking any supplements. I must say, I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the life. My granny, she lived till 100 years old. She was born in 1923. And she had a very hard upbringing in that time, you know, in Madeira. And it was very hard upbringing. But she ate most of her food from the farm. She didn't have many processed food at all, you know. She didn't even like sweets. I must say, I'm really bad with that. Because I was born in a different era. But I think it does help, that type of upbringing. Yeah. Yes, when I was pregnant, I took folic acid as well. But now they want to add folic acid in the flour. So end of the year, you cannot buy even organic flour without folic acid. And studies shows it's very cancerogen to add that, to eat that. Oh yes, water is very important. I already drank 2 liters today. I drink just enough. I don't go crazy in water. But oh yes, we have so many good fish in Portugal. In Jersey there is not much good fish, but we like dry cod a lot. You know, Portuguese people like dry cod from Norway. I don't know if you ever heard about that. A cod that is dried, and then we just water it. We leave it in the water for 2 days to get all the salt. And vitamin D, you know, vitamin D. Vitamin D, get some sunshine. Oh, North Star. I remember you, this name. Long time no see you. 4 liters, oh my God, that's too much. I don't think I will go with that one. I think it's too much because I've seen some videos that will make you dehydrated. I think it will make the opposite. I've seen some videos about new research saying that a minimum of 2 liters, you know, or drink when you're thirsty. You were very good with that. Did you study all these things? Like skin glycogen, protein, collagen. Oh my God, that's crazy. 6 liters a day. Oh my God, I think that's crazy. I respect that, but I think I couldn't do that. I wouldn't leave the toilet. Be careful, add some salt, because I think that's too much. I don't want to be very critic about that, but I think 6 liters seems, I don't know if it's very hot in where you live or if it's quite normal, but you need to take some electrolytes and some salt. Because I've seen some videos that if you take so much water, it can make you dehydrated. It does the opposite effect. Google that to see what the research says. But 6 liters sounds a lot. I never heard no one drinking like 4-6 liters of water, to be honest. In fact, I know some people that I know from my family, they struggle to drink water, not even 1 liter a day. That is very bad as well, not even a liter a day. Creatine monohydrate, yeah. I need to do that because creatine is very good for the brain as well. And I have creatine at home, but I don't usually like to add it. My husband have all these, he likes very much supplements. Oh, as a fitness guy. You are a fitness guy, you have to be. I must say that in 2018 I bought like a fitness program, 2018, online to try to become a PT, but I waste my money and I didn't do anything. And then I find it all these words about the human body very complicated to learn. Only 2 liters is fine, bro. 6, yeah. North Star, yeah. I am for 4 liters, but I don't know if he lives in a very hot country. You need to go to Google or a different thing and search new research about drinking water. Are you a PT as well? Or just fitness? You do videos for your channel? Be happy. Do you do videos on your channel? Do you post anything? Because you can post workouts. I don't know. I cannot see your channel, and I don't know if I click in your page, I will go off. Okay. Are you a personal trainer? Are you not? Okay. Oh, you don't post anything now. Oh, you have so much knowledge. You should start posting. Do some shorts. Speak about that stuff because you have so much knowledge. You know. Use that knowledge. I don't know what you do, your job, but maybe just post. You know, I can see you have so much knowledge, and I'm always like impressed when someone knows a lot about these things. And you can just start sharing that knowledge with people on your channel. No, Matrian, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you, Matrian. Well, don't be so sensitive, please. We're not children now. We are adults, please. What is the question? Be heavy, fitness. I think you should start doing some content to your channel. You should start putting some posts about your filming your workouts. Because you have to share that knowledge. Heavy fitness. I'm gonna check when I finish this live, your channel, and I will. You start posting. You should start posting. You know, one thing I want to say. I like to push people. What I can see you have so much knowledge, and you just start posting. You know, see where it goes, and film your workouts because you have something. You have something that may help other people. And doesn't matter if you think, oh, there's a lots of people already there. It doesn't matter. You do your journey. Are you from Russia? I'm not Russia. I am Portuguese. Matrian. Bye. You didn't even make the question. What? Look at this username. Guga. My God. Okay. You are like my husband. My husband does strength training at home. We have here, I'm not showing because we have like here some weights area. And he's very consistent, I must say. He's always pushing me to do some strength training because it says for the age, muscle loss. And he knows, and he's the same. He's not very bulky. He's just lean. Yeah, he never puts on weight, but he's lean and very strong. He is very consistent. He does 5 times, 6 times a week of training. He doesn't do much cardio because he thinks already that's too much cardio in his job. But he likes the strength work. Um, yeah, steroids are not good. Yeah, sometimes I can see my husband speaking with my son about steroids and watching guys with steroids. It's so bad. And the life expectancy of these people is not very high, you know, if they keep doing steroids. I think he was watching a guy in Brazil. He was quite young, but I think he was around 21 and 22. He had a heart attack because he was so bulky with steroids. I think the heart couldn't take anymore. It was because it's like a psychological thing. The more steroids you inject, the more you want, isn't it? Yeah, UFS MMA also trained for strength. MMA is that fight, isn't it? I can't remember. They chase muscle, must make six packs, but natural body doesn't work like it. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I think it's very synthetic. But it's very addictive. Once people start with steroids, it can really get addictive, isn't it? Sometimes I see my husband, he watches some accounts and you can see, and I say, oh, that's not natural. Very bulky, very big. It's like, I want to lose weight, but I don't want to take injections to lose weight because I know it's not very good. It will be easier for me to just have an injection, but the injection will become with side effects. Mixed martial arts, yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. I'm joking. Smar, I can't read that name. Thank you. Yes, they use, I've seen that, but to be honest, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been to my normal GP 6 months ago, and I say I want to lose weight. She looked at me. Oh, we have some weight loss injections, and I said no. And she didn't try to sell me. She said, "Well done. They have lots of side effects." But you can see some people that take Ozempic, those celebrities, their faces are a bit weird, you know, they got like very weird ones. Amino acids, you know, that word, amino acids. My husband uses a lot, amino acids. He keeps saying to one, you know, we have our son sometimes doesn't like to eat certain foods, and he keeps saying this has amino acids, it's good for you. But children nowadays, they're very weird to eat sometimes. Like eggs. You eat eggs. Eggs are very good, you know, very good eggs. Good for muscle growth. How many times do you train in a day? Do you do like cardio outside of the gym or just in the gym? Hello, people here. You can join the conversation. Do you like to? We're speaking about exercise. Yes, I like my. We do. My diet is more like Mediterranean diet. I must say, in my house we cook almost every day fresh food. I think it's because I grew up with my parents doing fresh, like the salads, vegetables. I like to have chicken. Random question, Rina. Anyone in family or friends told you that you snore sometimes or regularly? Yazur Sharma. Yes, very noisy. No one can sleep in my house when I snore. It's true. No one can sleep, 2 times a day. Wow. That's another level. 2 times a day home workout. You must be really strong. Mini gym. Yeah, we have like a mini gym. It's number 10. Are you happy now with the answer? Are you happy with the answer, Vaz Sharma? He must be quite young, I'm sure, to be asking those questions. I'm serious. If you are serious with your questions, I'm giving you serious answers. What about you now? Let's reverse. I know you were jokingly. That's why you had these answers. One time, second time, I use cardio exercise workout for heart function. Wow. Tell me something. I don't know your age. How do you motivate yourself to train twice a day? You need some mental strength to motivate yourself to train twice a day. I like running. I've done some marathons. A year and a half ago, I did a marathon. I've done 6 marathons in my life, but I'm not that fit. I like to push myself sometimes, like more cardio things. And recently, I've been doing some gym, but it's more like boxing class. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's true. That's true, and it makes sense because I'm thinking that, for example, you can see sometimes people very skinny people, but then they're not really healthy, and sometimes you can see people are a bit more bigger and they're more healthy because they move more. Yes, and the boxing here is like how do you say a speed is like quick intensive. It's like it's not with people, it's in that boxing bag and going around in sessions. I sweat a lot in half an hour. It's very especially, and you do squats and you do burpees. Oh, I don't like doing burpees. Oh, they're so hard. And also doing the plank. Can you do the plank? I cannot last more than 20 seconds doing a plank. But it's very good for the posture, isn't it? The plank. You should start posting shorts, doing videos. You have so much knowledge about working out, and just do it and see where it goes. Because I can see you like to share that, and yeah, start sharing with in your channel, speaking about that. And don't worry about if you're not confident in the camera. It will just come. It will come. It's not about perfection. It's about you speaking about something that you like, and then you can be inspiring someone. Okay, I'm gonna end this live now. Um, it's been a good conversation. Nice to have you here, Fitness 3. It's good when someone shares lots of knowledge, and it's very good because we are always trying to look after our health, wellness. Oh, you post the workout reels. Keep doing it. Keep doing. Don't give up. Because the future is digital as well. Okay, I hope to see you in another live. If not, I will check your channel. Really like when someone shares a bit of knowledge and I get to learn, and it's things that are important for our lives, wellness, trying to improve ourselves. That's what we are always trying to do, to improve our bodies. And sometimes I'm not saying I'm not the most example of that, but I'm trying, and trying it's good, because it means we are aware that we need to improve and get better, and it's good to speak with people that are ahead of us, that already figure out the being consistent with doing fitness. And well done to you, well done, and thank you. I will end the live now. Take care and see you soon. Bye. Yes, it's the genetics. I think genetics play a big role as well. If you had strong genes from your parents, it's already an advantage. And I'd like to go to the story of my granny. 100 years old, it's a long age, long life. Okay. Keep it up. Okay? You're doing well. Thank you all for being here. This is Still Human Talks, speaking about conversations, a space to speak about things in you're learning, motivating, and sharing, connections. Because we need constantly working out per day, definitely. Yeah, and I am learning that, to be consistent with my training. It doesn't come naturally. I have a good example at home, but sometimes when it doesn't, I keep pushing myself. The important thing is never to give up. Okay, now I'm gonna end the live. I know there are more people joining. If you want to speak, yeah, they just left. Okay, I will just